Hello, I am doing this recording on July 16th, 2019. It is close to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're just looking at the NASDAQ um, levels. I'm going to talk about a few things on this NASDAQ, what I'm looking at right now. You've got this wide WR7 bar, wide ranging bar versus the last 7 bars. And we haven't had that since the 10th. So this is the first spot that we've got. We've just been having this narrow bars. I mean, this is an NR7 here, another NR7. We're just consolidating here to go somewhere, as should be expected. We're into earnings season. Tomorrow we've got Netflix on deck, so that should trigger either an upside or some sort of downside, and the Nasdaq, as we get some sort of sentiment from Netflix towards the other jumbo stocks on the Nasdaq. So looking at these levels, first, so I'm looking at this from two ways. One, I'm looking at this high volume nodes. We've got this high volume node at 79.42. That's what we're trading right now. There's nothing else that's measurable until 78.66 area. Okay, and the next one is 78.05 is a 78.05, 77.94 is a high volume node area. Okay, from Fibonacci standpoint, the first level of support that I see, though minor, is 79.07, 79.14 is first level of support there. We could be there overnight, but once this stops give away, I'm looking at this stops right here, the low here at 78.94. There's a good probability that we go to this 78.72, 78.51 area where I see that next level of support. Okay, obviously you've got a small little volume node here, and again this is a 240-minute chart. So if you go down to a 30-minute or 60-minute time frame, you probably have a better high volume node here on that time frame basis. But I'm looking at the bigger picture here. So we give away the stop right here at 94. I mean, it opens up definitely 78.51 there. That's what I'm looking at. All hell breaks loose. 77.76 is my target. Okay, for this move down. So that should be probably what, a half back of this low to high retracement from this low of 76.07 to 8,000. That's a half back of this move. So that's 78.05ish. 77.76 is close to that. So keep in mind this. These are daily levels I calculate, but these levels don't change. And I'm going to bring this up right here. Again, if I see 79.09, I got to be careful. That's a spot where we can just stop. Okay, as you can see, we've stopped here several times in the past a few trading sessions. So, but this 79.09 giveaway, look up below. I mean, I think they would probably want to take it to 78.16 as what I foresee, in my humble opinion. I would change my mind if I see something else, but the buyers have been coming in and just buying this stuff up. Looking at this market structure from a TPO profile basis, I'm looking at the YM as one of the crazier ones. Let's just look at this 24-hour chart. Look at this. We've just been one time frame higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in right now. We're consolidating. Okay. The fact that we're closed below here, I think it opens up this 27.180 area as some sort of test that we need to do at some point. Could be tomorrow, could be the day after, but at some point we're going to test this level. The fact that we've closed below this, or we're right at this 27,332. So we're at a point where we can flush to this 27,000 level. But a break below that, I mean, the destination trade is 26,559. I've got a lot of virgin point of controls here have not been tested, so at least this one right here at 27,218 at some point will need to get tested. This point of controls will need to get tested at 26,951-ish. Okay. The ES RTH just as a sideways market. Okay. Breaking below this level, going through this level decisively will open this 2987 area. Okay, I believe there's a gap in there too, though it's minor gap. There's a gap in there too. So that's what I'm looking at on the ES profile chart on the NASDAQ. Sideways consolidation last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sessions, but we closed below. I believe we closed below here. Okay, we closed below here, so good probability we can come to 78, 79. As you can see, I'm tying things up right here. So you see in the volume profile on this chart, there's good probability I foresee breaking the 78.94. Okay, got 78.94. We've got this gap right here. Okay, that needs to get filled. Last time they tried to gap fill it and they just screwed everybody, and they took them for close to 200 points or somewhere close to the 250 points. Okay, anybody that was looking for a complete gap fill got screwed, and guess what? The gap, they rejected at 50% of this gap fill right here to take it higher, 250 points. Okay, so tying this things up, TPO profile, you can see where we've closed below this this zone. Okay, when I trade, I look at zones, meaning we've consolidated in this area, meaning point of control is here, point of control is here, another point of control is here. Then we closed above it for 1 day, okay, 1 day alone, and right now we closed below that today. So 1 day does not make a trend change, but the fact that we closed below this 79.49 opens up somewhere close to 78.80 area. That's another 70 handles. Obviously we got to get through these levels. Let's see what we're doing in the overnight markets. Overnight markets, what are we doing? Overnight markets right now. Yeah, we're at the end of the bottom range of the auction for today. Let's see. Yeah, nothing that I foresee other than what I just stated on the other side. That there's a good probability we can close this gap. We have the first bar, wide range bar of the last 7 bars since the 10th. Okay, that's significant for me. Yes, that's a 240-minute bar, but again, you got to look at everything in perspective. And that's what I see. I don't want to overdo this, and see what happens.